Hello, Homestead. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please stay standing for a moment of silence.
From Homestead Media, this is HHS In-Depth.
Coming up on today's HHS In-Depth, we'll cover the new senior parking lot and the reasons behind its policy.
Plus, some big news came out this week for our very own Mr. Witzigreuter.
Later, we'll address the new policy on students eating lunch in the library.
And later, I'll tell you what you can expect for your weekend forecast.
All that and so much more
On today's HHS In-Depth.
Hello, Homestead. It's Friday, August 28th, and thank you for joining us today on HHS In-Depth. I'm Evan Wallet.
And I'm Atticus Dean. And Evan, how has senior year been going for you? I can't believe August is about over.
I know this year's been moving so fast with so many big changes. And one of the biggest changes students notice when returning to Homestead this year happened before they even walk through the doors back on day one.
For those of us who drive to school, you'll learn that the closest parking lot to door 1 is now reserved exclusively for seniors, leaving many students with questions about why the change was made and what it means moving forward.
Some of those questions being, how is the seniors only policy being enforced? And can seniors possibly paint or personalize their parking spots?
As well as what should underclassmen know before it's eventually their turn to park up front.
Principal Mr. Swinford answered those questions and explained the thinking behind the new parking setup.
The seniors last year, they brought me a proposal because you guys were juniors when you brought it to me. You guys wanted to paint your spots, and there's a lot of high schools that do that. So I took the proposal to central office and our maintenance, and as everybody knows, schools are under budget crunches, and that would have cost the district money each and every year, to paint over them, repaint the lines, and then, make it ready for the next year. At least for now, seniors know they get the middle spot, and then that also gives freshmen, sophomores, and juniors something to look forward to when they're seniors. We kind of knew seniors would kind of help us police things.
With some of those questions now answered, students have a better idea of what to expect from Homestead's new parking policy this year and in the future.
And now we go beyond Homestead.
In national news, country music legend Dolly Parton died peacefully Tuesday in Nashville, Tennessee, at the age of 80. Just days after she had been hospitalized. Parton became one of the most recognizable figures in country music, with a career that spanned decades and extended into film, business, and philanthropy. Tributes continue to pour in from fans and public figures from around the world. In state news, Governor Mike Braun called for a state investigation into NIPSCO after storms on August 11th left over 10,000 customers still without power nearly 2 weeks later. He directed regulators to examine the utility's vegetation management and use of ratepayer funds, saying NIPSCO failed to keep its end of the bargain. The move follows a proposed class action lawsuit over the outages, which NIPSCO says it will contest. Stick around, more HHS In-Depth is still to come.
August is National Dog Month. Each year, millions of dogs enter animal shelters throughout the nation. Less than 40% are adopted, and many are euthanized. This, in part, is due to overpopulation in shelters, especially with dogs that have already reached adulthood, who are significantly less likely to be adopted compared to puppies. So this month, consider volunteering at a local animal shelter or adopting a senior dog. But don't forget to show appreciation to the canines already in your life.
Welcome back to HHS In-Depth.
Students looking to spend their lunch period in the library will notice some changes this year. Reporter Brody Hewitt has more on the new policy and what you'll need to know before heading there during lunch.
Last year, students could come to the library during lunch to study, relax, or spend time with friends, away from the busy cafeteria. This year, there will be new requirements for coming to the library during lunch.
Students must now have a pass from their teacher to use the library during lunch. You can still eat while you're there, but you'll need to bring a packed lunch, as food from the cafeteria is no longer allowed.
Mrs. Akery says that the new changes are intended to give students a place to study and decompress away from the cafeteria. Reporting for HHS In-Depth, I'm Brody Hewitt.
Thanks, Brody. 2 weeks ago, Homestead Associate Band Director Mr. Witzigreuter was named a top 10 finalist for Indiana Teacher of the Year. Earlier this week, representatives from the Indiana Department of Education made a special visit to Homestead to deliver even bigger news. Mr. Witzigreuter has officially advanced to the top 3 in the state.
It's a big honor for sure, completely unexpected. Honestly, for me, it really was never about any kind of recognition at all. In fact, I'd rather stay out of the limelight and just make it be about the kids. So just a really huge honor for sure.
Congratulations to Mr. Witzigreuter on this incredible recognition. Indiana's Teacher of the Year will officially be announced at a ceremony in October.
FCCLA gives students at Homestead and across the country the opportunity to compete in events focused on family and consumer sciences. This summer, Homestead senior Sadie Updegraff took her involvement to the next level, earning awards and being elected to a leadership position as president.
On paper, being president means I lead the state and our over 6,500 members, and as well as being technically the head of our state team. But for me, it means serving my state officer team and supporting them in the best way I can, and being able to give our members a voice and helping them grow in their leadership skills. Being the president means I'm not serving above everybody else, I'm serving alongside everyone.
Not only did Sadie become president this past season, but she also won gold at the national level.
So I compete in an event called Teacher Train. It's specifically in the education pathway. So I got to, through student teaching here at Homestead, I got to develop my own lesson plan and present that to a panel of judges over in DC. And it was a really exciting time for me because I had never placed top 10 at nationals before. And I was the only one from Indiana in my category, so I got to represent the state there.
If you're interested in getting involved, FCCLA's next meeting is September 2nd, with a separate competition meeting planned for October.
Over the summer, Mrs. Bush and 11 Homestead students took their learning well beyond the classroom with a trip to Ecuador. Along the way, students experienced different cultures and climates while building communication skills and confidence through their travels.
You know, some of the best ways of seeing and exploring new places is just getting out there, putting on your gym shoes and walking out and experiencing it for yourself. So be brave, take the challenge. Even if you don't know anybody else going, sign up because you're going to meet some of your best friends.
If an international adventure sounds like something you'd be interested in, contact Mrs. Bush at the email address shown below to learn about upcoming trips.
This past summer, members of Homestead's Latin Club traveled to Bloomington for the annual National Junior Classical League Convention. Prishti Adkari, Sophia Hill, Annabelle Thurman, and Jalen Frechette Barrios represented Indiana as IGCL board members, while they and other Homestead students competed in academic, art, and athletic events. The group earned 11 top 5 finishes, another 24 top 10 finishes, and 20 additional top 20 finishes on academic tests.
I'm honestly mainly proud of the fact that we had a lot more people there and everyone tried something new, which was really nice. People really stepped out of their comfort zone and tried things they wouldn't have expected before. And I think it really just brought a lot of excitement for the year ahead.
If you're interested in getting involved with JCL, reach out to Mrs. Beckman or any current club member.
Picture Retake Day is next Thursday, September 3rd from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. in the gray box. Students who missed registration day pictures or would like a retake can have their photo taken that day and should bring their original photos or proofs. Students are encouraged to go before school or during a study hall when possible. If you don't have a study hall, talk with your teacher to find the best time to attend.
Homecoming week is just around the corner, and Survival of the Spartans returns Monday, September 14th at 6 p.m. on the band practice turf. Teams of 5 boys and 5 girls from the same grade can pick up a registration packet in Mr. D. Herrera's room A1051 with completed packets due by Friday, September 4th at 2:45 p.m.
Don't go anywhere. More HHS In-Depth is still to come,
including a look at this weekend's weather forecast as Taylor Diamond will join us next in the studio.
Tonight, the Homestead Spartans move into week 2 of high school football to battle the Noblesville Millers underneath the Friday night lights. The theme is Hawaiian. Show up and show out for kickoff at 7 p.m. in Dave Walters Memorial Stadium, or catch all the action live right here on the Homestead Media YouTube channel.
Next week, reporter Alice Ford brings us a story on how Saks is leasing land to build a new Allen County library. Be sure to catch that story and much more next week on HHS In-Depth.
Welcome back to HHS In-Depth. It's time for your weekend weather forecast.
Taking a look at your forecast today, you can expect a high of 80 degrees and a low in the high 50s. Another perfect night for the game with the temperature around 65 degrees as the game ends. On Saturday, you can expect a high in the low 80s and partly sunny with another low of 58 degrees overnight. Then to end off this nice weekend on Sunday, you can expect to see a high of 85 degrees, partly sunny, and an overnight low of 61 degrees to end off the weekend. So if you're looking to spend your weekend outside, bring a sweatshirt as things will continue to get cooler as the sun sets.
Thank you, Taylor, for filling us in on this weekend's forecast, and what a beautiful way to end off August.
Oh yeah, it'll be perfect for the game, and hopefully everyone's hyped.
No Down to the Wire this week, but it'll return next week with our first Athletes of the Week being announced.
Thank you all for watching our show today.
Make sure to follow our socials to keep up with the latest news from Homestead Media.
We look forward to seeing you again next week for another episode of HHS In-Depth.
Enjoy your weekend, Homestead.